Unit 19, Exercise 2. Obvious. Include. Identity. Issue. Personal. Details. Network. Scary. Illegal. Download. Copyright. False. Trick. Privacy. Publish. Strangers.
Unit 19, Exercise 4. A. It's important to protect your privacy when using the Internet. B. It may not be a good idea to include your address and phone number on your web page. C. Check that your personal information cannot be viewed by the public. D. To publish to the Internet means to put something on a website. E. Strangers are members of the public who you don't know. F. Some websites contain false information to try and trick you.
Unit 19, Exercise 5. 1. This is something that is easy to see or understand. 2. This means something is not allowed by law. 3. This is all your personal information. What makes you who you are? 4. This means to meet people and make new friends. 5. This is getting something from the Internet, for example, a music file. 6. This is a topic or a problem that people are trying to solve.
Unit 19, Exercise 6. A. It's a bad idea to give your personal details to strangers. B. When someone takes your personal information and pretends to be you, it's called identity theft. C. There are many social networking sites where people can meet new friends. D. Music companies are trying to stop illegal downloads of their songs. E. Online bullying is when people use the Internet to make someone feel bad. Unit 19, Exercise 7. A. Check the privacy settings on your social networking site.
B. It can be easy to meet friends online.
C. A home page is your personal site or the first page of your website.
D. Many people can access their bank account online.
E. Digital dirt is a term for all your personal information on the Internet.
Unit 19, Exercise 8. A. Never give out information to strangers.
B. Information that is published on the Internet is public information.
C. Be careful when you meet up with new friends.
D. Some people prefer talking face-to-face rather than online.
E. If you are going to meet someone, get some friends to go along with you.
Unit 19, Exercise 9. A. That's part of our topic, isn't it? B. We have 5 minutes each, is that right? C. He's always late, isn't he? D. We're going to give advice, aren't we? E. There isn't anything left, is there?
Unit 19, Exercise 10. You will hear two sisters, Deb and Jody, talking about a social networking site.
Hey, Deb, can you help me with my new site? I'm trying to upload some photos, but there's something wrong.
I guess, but not for long. I'm really busy on my school project. What do you want me to do?
Have a look here. The photos aren't showing.
The photos are on your desktop, right? Let me look. Oh, Jody, you shouldn't put photos like that on your site. People will see. And you girls are posing in your underwear.
But they're just for me and my friends to have a laugh about. No one else can see them, can they?
They certainly can. You're posting them on the internet. Plus, you've got your name and contact details on your site. That's just not safe.
Unit 19, Exercise 11. You will hear two friends, James and Carl, talking about buying things online.
Hey, Carl, did you hear about this new website? You can buy all these great new products and they send them to you free.
That sounds cool, but I never buy or sell anything online. I don't like to give out my bank account details online.
It used to be risky, but most websites have safe payment options now, so you don't have to worry.
But anyway, how do you know that they aren't going to take your money and not give you what you've paid for?
Do you think that really happens? Surely if you use a reputable website, they'll guarantee their products.
You could be right. I guess most of the bad stories I've heard have been those auction sites where anybody can sell things.
Unit 19, Exercise 12. A. Do you think that really happens? That sounds a bit extreme.
B. Wow, is that right? That's awful. I'm going to learn a lot from this project.
C. Nope, that's not the way it works, I'm afraid.
D. Most websites have safe payment options now, so you don't have to worry.
Unit 19, Exercise 14. You will hear four school friends planning a joint presentation on online safety. Unit 19, Ielts Practice, Listening 1. You will hear four school friends planning a joint presentation on online safety.
Okay, you lot, let's get this project organised. We have to decide who's going to do what.
Well, our topic's basically about online safety, isn't it? I guess that includes obvious things like giving out personal information and meeting strangers when you don't know who they really are.
But there's online bullying to worry about too. We should include that, shouldn't we? Yeah, and identity theft. That's becoming a real issue overseas.
What's identity theft? I'm not sure what you mean.
If someone gets all your personal details off your social site, they can pretend to be you. They may be able to fool the bank, for example, and access your bank account. Do you think that really happens? That sounds a bit extreme. Of course it does. You need to do some reading on this topic. It's scary once you look at what goes on. Look, there's Jason coming now. He's always late, isn't he?
Hi all. Sorry, I had a flat tire.
Right. Now we're all here. Let's decide who will cover what section. Mary, are you okay to do online bullying? Maybe also include stuff on the risks involved in letting strangers access your social network site and going to meet people you don't already know. Sure, that's okay with me. Just 5 minutes each, is that right? Yep. And Ryan, maybe you could cover identity theft.
Do I have to? I'd rather do illegal downloads and copyright. I've done some reading on that already. That's part of our topic, isn't it? I mean, it's about how to avoid breaking the law.
I could do the section on identity theft. I think it's fascinating. Most teenagers don't have any idea of the risk they are taking online. We're going to give advice on how to use the internet safely as well, aren't we?
Oh, yes. I definitely think that should be part of our presentation. Give information on risks and problems, and then some advice.
I've read about identity thieves putting false job ads online to trick people into giving out personal information after they answer the ad.
Wow, is that right? That's awful. I'm going to learn a lot from this project.
That's for sure. Hey, what are you going to do, Liz? There isn't anything left, is there? Actually, there is. Something termed digital dirt. It's really important. It's all about how employers and colleges can access personal sites and look at your personal messages and pictures. Truly? You mean we'd better not put up silly photos and stories? Nope. Not if you want to get a job or be admitted to grad school.
It's pretty mean, isn't it? I mean, they're supposed to be social network sites, just for friends.
Well, there are some ways of controlling who can see your social profile. You just need to be sure to use the privacy settings on your website and really limit who can see it. Don't allow friends of friends of friends.
Unit 19, Ielts Practice, Listening 2. You will hear 3 school friends talking about online safety.
Hi, you two. What are you up to? Not in the library studying.
Well, we were. We just came out here to have a break. I'm telling Pete about my new site on TeenSpace. It's really cool. I've got photos from a party last weekend up there already.
Do you realise that anything that is published on the internet, like in your social network site, can be used by anyone because it's public?
What do you mean? It's private. It's just for me and my friends.
Nope. That's not the way it works, I'm afraid. I just heard about someone in Australia who had her homepage used by a TV program.
Wow, is that right? That's a bit scary.
Well, yeah, especially as her name and photo and details were shown to millions of people and linked to a really unpleasant topic. I'd hate to have that happen to me.
But everyone has a social site these days. It's fun playing around with photos and graphics and messaging each other. I can't see how it's dangerous.
Well, actually, I don't have one. I can't be bothered with it. I'd rather play music with my friends and talk to them face to face.
Oh yeah, you're so out of it. I'm going to make lots of new friends through my site.
You know, I don't think it's safe to give out your personal information to strangers, nor to go and meet people that you've talked to online.
Why not? What's the problem? Lots of my friends do that.
Well, you can't tell whether someone online really is another 16-year-old girl or is actually a middle-aged man.
That's so true. I've heard of cases like that. A girl was kidnapped just last week, somewhere in Europe.
There was a report just the other day saying that lots of teenagers regularly talk to strangers online and meet some of them face to face. That's really risky. You'd better be careful.
Okay, I'll try. Maybe you two can go along with me if I want to meet up with a new friend.
Yep, that's a good idea. I'll do that any time you need me. Right, I'm going to the computer labs to finish my project. See you at lunch.